Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another show. As you can see, I've got Mark again with us.
Hello.
So tonight we're going to carry on doing the theory test, and we're going to do hazard perception, see what that's like. That's the plan.
Okay. So when you do the hazard perception, I'm literally going to mute so it doesn't distract you.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so first in we've got Gillian's Dots, who says, good evening, Danno and Mark, and everyone in the chat. Evening, Gillian. We've got D. Harris says, good evening at Gillian's Dots.
Hey, D.
Gillian's Dots said, good evening, D. And D says, and he didn't disappoint, fire, LOL. Evening, D. And that's chat for now.
Yeah. And just like to wish my brother Robert a happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Robert.
Probably been his bed most of the night.
Oh, and D says, evening, Mark and Danno, the purge.
I just put 2 minutes.
Uh-oh. Sounds like he's talking to his Alexa.
Yeah, I was.
Ah, okay.
It's just because I don't want that to go off.
Yeah.
Right. Share screen.
You've just passed your driving test. What's the maximum authorized mass, MAM, of any trailer that you can tow? 3,500 kilograms, 6,500 kilograms, 4,500 kilograms, 5,500 kilograms. Select one answer.
Right. So we've just passed, and you're going to cut tow a trailer. So how heavy is the load got to be? I think it's it's a tricky one. I think 650. 6,500 is too high. 3,500. I'll go middle. I'll go 4,500. No idea of that one.
You're carrying a child under 3 years old in your car. Which restraint is suitable for a child of this age? An adult lap belt, an adult seat belt, an adult holding a child, a child seat. Select one answer.
Under 3. A child seat.
What should you do if there's a bus at a bus stop ahead of you? Watch carefully for the sudden appearance of pedestrians. Continue at the same speed but sound your horn as a warning. Pass the bus as quickly as you possibly can. Flash your lights to warn the driver of your presence. Select one answer.
Right. Obviously, I wouldn't flash me lights or anything like that. It'll keep me on. Drive past quickly. Nah. I think
Watch carefully for the sudden appearance of pedestrians.
it's that one.
You're following a large vehicle as it approaches a crossroads. What should you do if the driver signals to turn left? Wait for the driver to cancel their signal. Overtake if you leave plenty of room. Overtake if there are no oncoming vehicles. Wait for the vehicle to finish turning. Select one answer.
Wait for the vehicle to finish turning.
You're waiting to emerge from a junction. The windscreen pillar is restricting your view. What should you be particularly aware of? Coaches, motorcyclists, buses, lorries. Select one answer.
Motorbikes.
What's most likely to distract you while you're driving? Using the mirrors, using the demisters, using the windscreen wipers, using a mobile phone.
Mobile phone.
Select one answer. You've just passed your first practical driving test. What will you have to do if you get 6 penalty points on your license in the next 2 years? Retake your theory and practical tests. Reapply for your full license immediately. Retake only your theory test. Retake only your practical test. Select one answer.
Oh. Right. I'm not sure if it's obviously not reply straight away because you've lost it. I think it's going to be about a kid in both.
What legal requirement must be met by a newly qualified driver? They must have valid motor insurance. They must be accompanied on their first motorway journey. They must display green L plates. They must have a new photograph taken for their full license. Select one answer.
So, hang on.
What legal requirement must be met by a newly qualified driver?
Yeah, green L plate.
Is that a law?
Hmm. I'm not sure. I just see a lot of cars putting them on.
Yeah, but are they a law? I mean, what is law by there up there? A legal requirement that you must have.
Insurance.
They must have valid motor insurance.
Your picture of the yeah.
On what type of road surface may anti-lock brakes be ineffective? Loose, smooth, firm, dry. Select one answer.
So anti-lock brakes.
On what type of road surface may anti-lock brakes be ineffective?
Ineffective. So may not work.
Mm-hmm.
Loose,
Right. Smooth is a norm. I would say no. Dry.
firm.
Firm. I think it's gonna be loose because the pebbles and stuff like that could jam it up.
How should you use anti-lock brakes when you need to stop in an emergency? Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped. Keep pumping the foot brake to prevent skidding. Apply the parking brake to reduce the stopping distance. Brake normally but grip the steering wheel tightly. Select one answer.
Right. I don't think it's grip the. Don't think that the last one.
Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped.
Right.
Keep pumping the foot brake to prevent skidding. Apply the parking brake to reduce the stopping distance.
No, I don't think it's that one either.
Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped.
No. I think it's that one. Yeah, to stop skidding.
In which conditions will your overall stopping distance increase? In the rain, at night, in strong winds, in fog. Select one answer.
Right. So hang on. Your stopping distance has increased, so you got further to stop.
Yeah.
Type of thing in the rain. But it could be at night because then your vision is lowered, so you might see fog. But yeah, I think I stick to rain. Using the
You're approaching a zebra crossing. What should you do if pedestrians are waiting to cross? Wave at them to cross the road. Give way to older and infirm people only. Slow down and prepare to stop. Use your headlights to indicate they can cross. Select one answer.
slow down and prepare to stop.
When should you flash your headlights at other road users? When telling them that you have right of way. When showing that you're giving way. When showing that you're about to turn. When letting them know that you're there. Select one answer.
Right, so you're flashing to other road users.
When telling them that you have right of way.
No.
When showing that you're giving way. When showing that you're about to turn.
No, I don't think it's that one.
When letting them know that you're there.
I don't think it's that one. It's got to be one of these top two.
When telling them that you have right of way.
Sounds.
When showing that you're giving way.
Who's right to where?
On a road where trams operate, which vehicles will be most at risk from the tram rails? Cycles, lorries, cars, buses. Select one answer.
Cyclists. Then our wheels.
What will happen if you use rear fog lights in good conditions? They'll dazzle other drivers. They'll make it safer when towing a trailer. They'll make drivers behind keep back. They'll protect you from larger vehicles. Select one answer.
Dazzle other vehicles.
Why should you reduce your speed when you're driving or riding in fog? The brakes don't work as well. The engine will take longer to warm up. You'll be dazzled by other headlights. It's more difficult to see what's ahead. Select one answer.
More difficult to say what's ahead.
When may front fog lights be used? When they aren't as bright as the headlights. When they're fitted above the bumper. When visibility is seriously reduced. When an audible warning device is used. Select one answer. When visibility is seriously reduced.
Yeah, when visibility is reduced.
You've been driving in fog. What must you do when the visibility improves? Leave your fog lights switched on in case the fog returns. Keep your front fog lights switched on. Keep your rear fog lights switched on. Switch off your fog lights. Select one answer.
Switch off your fog lights.
You're going through a long tunnel. What will warn you of congestion or an incident ahead? Other drivers flashing their lights. Areas with hatch markings. Hazard warning lines. Variable message signs. Select one answer.
Various message signs. Because
you're at the scene of an incident. How could you help someone who's suffering from shock? Give them a warm drink. Offer them some food. Offer them a cigarette. Reassure them confidently. Select one answer.
Reassure them. I wouldn't give them drink up for food or cigarette.
What should you do if an instrument panel warning light comes on while you're driving? Deal with the problem when there's more time. Continue if the engine sounds all right. Hope that it's just a temporary electrical fault. Check out the problem quickly and safely. Select one answer.
Check out the problem quickly and safely.
Traffic officers operate on motorways and some primary routes in England and Wales. What are they authorised to do? Repair broken down vehicles on the motorway. Stop and arrest drivers who break the law. Stop and direct anyone on a motorway. Issue fixed penalty notices. Select one answer.
So the traffic officers. I think they're part of the police. So I think they would have the same power as the police. So I think it's stop and arrest.
Just think about it.
Yeah, I was going to just say I don't think it is looking at the picture and stuff like that. That's what so.
Repair broken down vehicles on the motorway.
Could be.
Stop and direct anyone on a motorway.
I think that could be more likely.
Issue fixed penalty notices.
Don't think it's these two. I think it's stop to give directions, but then you're on a motorway, so you wouldn't. The signs on motorways giving you directions, so.
What if you're on a part of the motorway that does not have any signs and it's rural?
Yeah. That's what. I'm just seeing the picture. Got cones in the back, so it could be something to do. Yeah, I'll stick at that for one, and we'll discuss it later.
What's the national speed limit on motorways for cars and motorcycles? 60 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour, 70 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour. Select one answer.
70.
What's the national speed limit for a car or motorcycle on a motorway? 80 miles per hour, 70 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour. Select one answer.
Was this the same question?
You're travelling on a motorway in England. When must you stop your vehicle? When signalled to stop by a roadworks supervisor. When signalled to stop by a pedestrian on the hard shoulder. When signalled to stop by a traffic officer. When signalled to stop by a driver who has broken down. Select one answer.
Right. So.
When signalled to stop by a roadworks supervisor.
Somebody just doing the roads.
When signalled to stop by a traffic officer. What's the national speed limit on a single carriageway road for cars and motorcycles? 70 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour. Select one answer. What's the national speed limit on a single carriageway road for cars and motorcycles?
60.
What must you do if you come across roadworks that have a temporary speed limit displayed? Obey the speed limit. Obey the limit, but only during rush hour. Ignore the displayed limit. Use your own judgment, the limit is only advisory. Obey the speed limit.
Obey.
What's the nearest you may park to a junction? 15 meters, 49 feet. 20 meters, 66 feet. 12 meters, 39 feet. 10 meters, 32 feet. Select one answer.
Oh, I haven't heard that question in a long time.
Yeah.
What's the nearest you may park to a junction?
So junction is when it's coming out of to the main road.
Yeah, just any junction, really.
Yeah, I don't. So 90 feet, 49. I don't think it's going to be any 30s. Could be. I think you've got to give plenty of room for the cars. So I'm going to go 49 feet.
You see a pedestrian carrying a white stick that also has a red band. What does this mean? They're deaf. They have limited mobility. They're deaf and blind. They're blind. Select one answer.
Well, that doesn't look like a blind stick, but
Do you ever remember that house of perception, Danno?
because on that one he had a stick and it had those on, and you said it was deaf, and now he's got. So I'll go for deaf and blind. But the stick is up, so it's not like a blind stick.
Well, it's not a very good picture, but
So it's one of them two.
if they were deaf and only deaf, do they carry a stick?
No. But
Who do carry a stick?
the blind
Okay.
and elderly, because that's what he is. Oh, he's an elderly.
Well, anybody can be that, but then if it's got red bands on it, it's an extra warning.
Yeah, it's blind. And
What should you do if the left-hand pavement is closed due to street repairs? Speed up to get past the roadworks more quickly. Position close to the left-hand curb. Use your right-hand mirror more often. Watch out for pedestrians walking in the road. Select one answer.
watch out for pedestrians walking the road.
You're traveling behind a moped. What should you do if you want to turn left a short distance ahead? Overtake the moped before the junction. Stay behind until the moped has passed the junction. Pull alongside the moped and stay level until just before the junction. Sound your horn as a warning and pull in front of the moped.
No.
Select one answer. Stay behind until the moped has passed the junction.
Yeah, I think it's that one. I think the other ones that sound too dangerous.
Why do motorcyclists use dipped headlights in daylight? The rider is inviting you to proceed, so that the rider can be seen more easily. To improve the rider's vision. To stop the battery overcharging. Select one answer. So that the rider can be seen more easily. To improve the rider's vision.
No, I think it's so the rider can be seen more easily.
You're carrying two 13-year-old children and their parents in your car. Who's responsible for seeing that the children wear seat belts? The front seat passenger. You, the driver. The children's parents. The children. Select one answer.
You, the driver.
When will your vehicle use more fuel? When its tires are of different makes. When its tires are underinflated. When its tires are overinflated. When its tires are new. Select one answer.
Underinflated.
How will a roof rack affect your car? There will be less wind noise. The engine will use more oil. The car will accelerate faster. Fuel consumption will increase. Select one answer.
Fuel will increase.
Why is it important to wear suitable shoes when you're driving? To maintain control of the pedals. To prevent wear on the pedals. To enable you to adjust your seat. To enable you to walk for assistance if you break down. Select one answer.
Obviously, I don't think it's any to walking.
To prevent wear on the pedals.
No.
To enable you to adjust your seat.
No.
To maintain control of the pedals.
To maintain control.
What can people who live or work in towns and cities do to help reduce urban pollution levels? Over-rev in a low gear. Drive short journeys. Walk or cycle. Drive more quickly. Select one answer.
Walk or cycle.
Why should you check the information leaflet before taking any medicine? Some types of medicine can affect your ability to drive safely. The medicine you take may affect your hearing. You may have to let your insurance company know about the medicine. Drug companies want customer feedback on their products. Select one answer.
I don't want to stepping out that one.
Some types of medicine can affect your ability to drive safely.
I think it's that one.
You may have to let your insurance company know about the medicine.
No.
Which type of vehicle should you be ready to give way to as you approach this bridge? Motorcycles, bicycles, buses, cars. Select one answer.
So you're coming through the tunnel and there's another vehicle coming, one of these, and you want to give way to it. Right. I would say a bus, because it's wider, so it might need more room to come out.
You're driving a car fitted with automatic transmission. When would you use kick down? To engage cruise control. To accelerate quickly. To brake progressively. To improve fuel economy. Select one answer.
To improve fuel economy? Never heard of it.
What should you do if it's raining and you're following this lorry on a motorway? Allow a 2-second separation gap. Move into a lane that has less spray. Be aware of spray reducing your vision. Switch your headlights onto main beam. Select one answer.
So don't think it's 2-second gap because you don't want to be too close to it because it's wet.
Move into a lane that has less spray.
Could do.
Be aware of spray reducing your vision.
Yeah, could.
Switch your headlights onto main beam.
Things move into another lane.
What if you can't, though?
Yeah.
Looks pretty busy motorway, that.
Yeah. And that lane that you're in could be the one that you need to take to come off the junction. Just
Be aware of spray reducing your vision.
yeah. Damn you. Or put the fog. Yeah.
You've just been overtaken by this motorcyclist. What should you do if the rider cuts in sharply? Flash your lights. Keep a safe gap. Brake firmly. Sound the horn. Select one answer.
Safe gap.
What does this traffic sign mean? Service area ahead. Danger ahead. Tires liable to punctures ahead. Slippery road ahead. Select one answer. Danger ahead.
Danger ahead.
Service area ahead. Tires liable to punctures ahead.
Don't think it's that one.
Slippery road ahead.
That's got the on sign.
Service area ahead. What does this sign mean? Lane ends ahead. Free recovery ends. End of restriction. End of motorway. Select one answer.
We'll have to add something. Lane end ahead. I don't think it's any motorway. Hold on.
End of restriction. Free recovery ends. Lane ends ahead.
I think it's end of restriction.
What should you do when you see this sign as you travel along a motorway? Change lane. Leave the motorway at the next exit. Turn left immediately. Move onto the hard shoulder. Select one answer.
Turn left immediately.
What does this sign mean? Risk of ice. 6 roads converge. Multi-exit roundabout. Place of historical interest. Select one answer.
Risk of ice.
You see this amber traffic light ahead. Which light, or lights, will come on next? Red alone. Red and amber together. Green alone. Green and amber together. Select one answer.
Oh, it's the one I always.
This is traffic light sequencing.
Yes. So it's red, amber by itself, and then green. Green alone.
What do the lines along the center of the road mean? No stopping. No overtaking. They mark the center of the road. There's a hazard ahead. Select one answer.
The center of the road.
You want to overtake the tractor. What should you do? Speed up and overtake before you get to the bend. Sound your horn and make the tractor pull over. Overtake straight after the oncoming car passes. Stay behind and wait until you have a clear view. Select one answer. Overtake straight after the oncoming car passes. Stay behind and wait until you have a clear view.
Yep.
Why has the tractor got flashing amber lights? To warn you it's breaking down. To warn you it has a wide load. To warn you it's a slow-moving vehicle. To tell you not to overtake. Select one answer.
To warn you it's a slow-moving vehicle.
Okay. Right, there's a few there tonight, Danno, that we will go through.
Yep.
So go through your review. End the test. Okay. So there were some difficult ones in there. Really, really difficult ones in there. And there's some I left you to try and answer on your own, only because I want you to think about them.
Yeah.
So we'll go through the first one. So you've just passed your driving test. What is the maximum authorized load of any trailer you can tow? Well, it doesn't matter if you pass your driving test as long as you have a license. So it's the lowest. It's 3,500 kilograms. Anything over that, you need to take an additional test.
That's obviously I went kind of was going, oh yeah,
yeah.
But I went for the middle of the road type thing, and
yeah. So anything over that takes an additional training and a test to carry anything higher than that.
Right. So that's anybody.
So anybody who passes their test can tow a maximum weight of 3,500 kilograms.
Right. And then if I want to go higher, I've got to take.
You have to take an additional test.
Yeah. So when lock and brake on.
Brakes when you need to stop in. So it's basically you keep pumping the foot brake. That's really going to give you whiplash. Anti-lock brakes. Now you used to have to pump the brake pedal prevent skidding.
Yeah.
Anti-lock brakes actually do that for you, so you don't have to pump the brake pedal. Okay, so think of it anti-lock, which means they're not going to lock up and make you skid. So brake promptly and firmly until you have stopped. Okay, brake promptly because one, it's an emergency, and firmly, well, you wouldn't want to be braking and then decide, oh, you know what, I'm going to take my foot off and just hit the problem.
All right.
Okay. So when you flash your headlights at other road users, the idea of a horn and lights is to be seen. Okay? So dipped headlights are there to make you other road users see you. Fog lights is to help you see. And a horn must only ever be used to warn somebody that you are there, not in annoyance or anything else like that. So the only time you can use to flash your headlights at another driver is to say you are there and they're about to crash into you. So you could then use your horn and your flashing headlights to warn that driver you are there and to stop to prevent an accident. Okay. I used to know an instructor that outside his house used to go, he used to have one of these long tape measures and he used to measure the cars from the junction. It's 10 meters, which is basically 2 car widths. 2 car lengths. Okay. So a car length is about 5 meters. Okay. So 10 meters is 2 car lengths. Like I said, I knew somebody used to go out with his tape measure and measure the cars from the junction. That's why I said I haven't seen this question in a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, you're driving the car fitted with automatic transmission. When would you use a kick down? You said you've never heard of it. So in an automatic car, you'll have D, which is drive.
Yeah.
What you might notice on an automatic car is there are a couple of gears you could select. And normally it's second gear. And what that does is that basically you move the gear stick down into second. That is going to allow you to accelerate away quickly.
Yeah.
So a lot of automatic drivers use it when overtaking. So they're not going to get the same amount of speed up when they're in drive. So that's what the kick down is.
Yeah.
Okay, you should be doing your cards here.
Yeah.
Danger. It's a massive exclamation mark. Danger ahead. Okay. Service area, it wouldn't tell you there's a service area ahead. Tires lighting to puncture ahead, never tell you that.
No.
Slippery road ahead is a car with 2 lines. Danger ahead. Okay, we've had this one before, remember?
Yeah.
If that sign comes up, leave the motorway at the next exit. So it means that the motorway ahead is closed due to an accident, roadworks, or goodness knows what else. Okay, so sequence of lights. So if you're sat at lights and you're at a junction and you're waiting for them to go to green, so permanent red will be on. The next change will be red and amber to go on.
Yep.
The reason for that is you can never go when red is still on. Then the lights will turn to green.
Yep.
Then to restop the traffic, they will go from green to amber solid and then to red solid.
Yep.
That's where you got mixed up.
Yeah.
It's the sequence of traffic lights. So they mark the centre of the road, whoever listens to that. They're just saying that it's a winding road, there's hazard ahead, so just be aware.
Yeah.
Again, that's learning road markings. Okay. Right, if you want to get set up for your hazard perception test, I will do the chat. So we've got Steve131 here who's lurking. So hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Julian's Dot says, good evening, Steve131. D. Harris says, Steve131, a good evening, sir. Steve131 says, Julian's Dot's a fine evening to you. Steve131 says, at D. Harris, evening, my lord. Steve131 says, was on the M5 today. Julian's Dot says, well done, Danno, you're doing good. And D. Harris says, danger ahead. Normally someone driving behind my missus who sees it stuck on my rear bumper, LOL. Okay, so for the hazard perception test, I'm going to mute. I'll watch what you're doing, and then we'll what do you call it? We'll, like I said, go through it at the end.
Yep. I don't know what are these.
So,
learning about it. DPS. I don't know what.
right, if you go back. Okay, now go to. Let's have a look. Where did you go to before to get out to do a mock test, driving test, theory test? That.
Yeah.
Right. So, where I'm sure I saw it there. Right. Hang on a minute. Click mock test. And then it. Oh no! I think you might be able to do it there. No, you're gonna sit right. Okay.
That's a hazard perception part.
Right.
Oh, that's it. This is it.
That's sample clips.
Yeah, so you can click on them still. I think. We'll give it a go. No, it's just pausing it.
I'm going to say click mock test. Oh no, I thought that was under the hazard thing. No, that's practical. Go to hazard again.
Hazard, yeah.
Go down to start practicing. Right there.
Yep.
You can sit a mock test or whatever. So there you go. Right, I'm going to mute.
It's the root monster. You scored 5. Right, let's
Do you want to review the clip?
review the clip, yep. And
Okay.
play. I did think the first lights were, but then I went, no. Yeah.
Pause. What's the hazard there?
The bus.
There you go.
And that's what
Bus pulling out to your lane.
So I did click it.
Mm-hmm.
But I should have clicked it probably here for the higher score.
Yes. Okay, so if you now go finish reviewing, you can go to your next one.
Yep. I might have kept that one slightly too late. Hmm?
4 out of 5. So review clip. I think you got it right.
So you've got a mark in between these, and the higher you get, the better it is.
Mm. There you go.
Yeah. So it's a zebra crossing.
Yeah. And then pedestrians were preparing to cross.
Yeah.
Even if you see somebody approaching a zebra crossing and they might not be crossing, you still be prepared to slow down and stop.
Yeah. Ooh, that was.
Okay, review clip.
I knew what it is. It's a tractor.
Yeah. Right. Go back. I know you can't see the tractor right now, but just go back. Right, about keep going a bit more forward where the into the 5.
Yeah.
Right, what's that sign saying?
Single lane.
Well, it actually means wide road. The road is narrowing ahead.
Yeah.
So as soon as you see that warning sign, that's a hazard. And you should immediately then click that to get the 5.
Yeah.
Okay. You clicked in it, you got the 2, but just to get the higher marks.
Yeah.
So 10 out of 15, that's good.
Yep.
That's good. Do you want to have another go? So has a perception passed?
Is that a pass? I don't know what your pass rate is on. Has a perception.
Well, it means that you've got enough to pass.
Yeah.
I mean, the test is longer than that, but do you want to have another go?
On these same ones?
No. Do some different ones.
If I can't.
So just go into it as you did do before. I think it was hazard. Start practicing. Yeah, that one.
Too late.
Okay. Now, you didn't do too bad. I think you got one bang on the 4 there.
Yeah.
So let's go through it.
Yeah.
Sorry, this isn't causing much of a problem.
No, but it was one I was looking at, keeping an eye on. Then we passed. So this is where I thought the hazard was. This car.
That car, yeah. Right, okay. But there you go. That's your hazard. Well, you've got it more or less in between the 5 and the 4 there.
Yeah. And then you carry on.
Yeah.
And I thought and then I went to the zebra crossing, but there's nobody on the crossing.
Mm.
Oh, it's a harder one.
Yeah, we're at night.
Right, 3 that time. But it's
You're on the 3 there.
Yeah. That's when I should have hit it, because I can see the light there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the car. that got pulled in.
You knew what that hazard was.
Yeah. I was thinking slightly too late.
There.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
As soon as you saw the lights. Yeah. But you're getting it in the right place.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of that, it's 10 out of 15 again.
Mm-hmm.
And with the percentage, it would have been a pass.
Yeah.
So
I come back across.
there we go.
Yeah, it's like you see, it's seeing it before I see it.
A hazard is something that's going to make you slow down, or stop, or change direction.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you've got to look for.
Like that car pulling out.
Yeah.
I knew he was there, but I didn't hit it on the 5 to get the higher score.
Mm. So there we go. Excellent. Right. Bit chat. Steve131 says, Defo don't think I would pass my driving test today. D says, same here, Steve. Got the missus same as this on DVD before her test. And Steve131 says, none of this DVD stroke computers in 1987. There we go.
Mm.
Okay.
But do you think all this makes you a better driver?
No, I don't know. It's different when you get out in there into the real world.
Yeah.
It's so much different. So a lot of it, I mean, I remember it because I'm taught to remember it, but yeah. To me, the hazard perception is like a video game.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Okay, Steve131 says, at D Harris, kindly pass my regards to Master JJ of the PlayStation. And D Harris says, good job, Danno. Nice work, Mark, helping young man out. A good night, both, and I'll see you next time. So, night, D.
D.
So, we're calling it a night there?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll say my goodbyes then if you get your branding ready this time. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's a good night for me. Well done tonight, Danno. And just keep practicing at the hazard perception. You're getting there. You're hitting it at the right place. So, yeah, just keep practicing. And Steve131 says, well done, Mark and Danno. And D says, I will, Steve. He lying in bed watching Xmas film. Oh, it's way too early.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good night from me, everybody, and I'll catch you all next time.
Yep. Thank you again for everybody coming supporting us on this. I'll let you all know when we next one is. So, till then, night all.
Bye.